Growing up, I never even dreamed that as a trans kid I was going to one day have a beautiful wife. I really felt like a freak growing up. I thought there was no one else like me. I thought there was something really, really wrong with me. And it wasn't until I was 25 that I even saw another trans man and kind of realised that there are actually other people like me out there and other people like Hannah.
I never really allowed myself to believe it was possible to get married. Like Jake growing up, it all seemed so distant, so far away. You know, the life I was living was not the life that was right for me, and I really thought that it was never possible to get there. And so finding out with Jake that it was possible was, you know, it was like being born again. It was beautiful.
I added her on Facebook as a friend, and then like within about an hour she'd got back to me with a little message just saying, "Hi Jake, you know, I know we haven't met, but I've been watching what you're doing and I think it's great, and you know, hopefully one day we'll meet." And then we started talking.
Our first date was my first date ever, and so I was quite nervous about it, but Jake was very much the gentleman. You know, he organised a date, he took us around, and, you know, we had a really nice time. Our
first date lasted 11 hours. So I think if any first date lasts 11 hours and you still want more, then that's a good sign. I've always wanted to get married. I'm very traditional. I always wanted kids. I worked as a nanny, so I've looked after other people's children for about 20 years. I've just wanted a traditional wife, kids, you know, Christmas tree at Christmas, you know, just those things that, to be honest, I never thought I'd have them, but it's what I always really, really wanted.
What we really wanted to show is a positive story. So many of the stories about transgender people in the media, certainly for me growing up, were very, very negative. You know, they're very much about trans people being unhappy, being beaten up, being murdered. And what we wanted to show the world was that it's possible to be transgender and happy.
But just know that, you know, you're not alone out there, that there is a huge number of people like us, that there's strength in unity and strength in numbers. And I think you're going to see more and more people like you.
If you asked me 3 years ago if I'd be sat here next to a man I love, married, looking towards a future together, I would have said you're absolutely crazy. So wherever you are right now, and however dark things seem, things do get better.